Outdoor track and field heading into the home stretch. We're here on Cards TV to talk about it. I'm Sean Moth, your host. You know Ron Mann, head coach of the Cards. We thank you for watching. We're going to roll back a couple of weeks because it's been a busy time for you guys. And the Lenny Lyles Clarkwood Invitational, another outstanding home event. And outside of how great the event was, there were two performances that really stood out. Calvin Arsenault is laying the foundation for a brilliant career at U of L by setting a school record in the hurdles. And Chinwe Okoro, you're not surprised to hear about the school record, but it wasn't the discus. It was the shot put, and she's putting together quite a year in her final season here at U of L.
She is. It's sort of a contrast, the two of them, in that she's putting the exclamation points on her career, and Calvin is just beginning to open up the box for his career. So it's quite a nice contrast for the two of them to be those awards for that particular meet.
Yeah, when you start talking school records at a program that's had the success that U of L has, that's really something that's a feather for the cap. And so congrats to those two individuals, two of many who had a great weekend in Louisville. Moved on then to a competition in Bellarmine for select athletes and a competition in Des Moines that you've heard of, the Drake Relays. And I know that it's important just to have a presence at some of these big-time events like this, and a great experience for the individuals that head that way.
It is, and Drake is the site of our national championships, and we wanted to get a few of those athletes out there to get an opportunity to see the Drake Stadium and get a feel for what it's like to compete at that venue. And so that was excellent, but we also had some kids right here at Bellarmine that did a nice job and got those final qualifying marks for the Big East. Certainly Margaret Harris and what a day she had, and we had a couple other kids that had very good days to get ready for the Big East Conference.
Margaret is now qualified in 4 different events, and when you start talking more than one, it's impressive. 4, certainly an outstanding achievement. That segues into Big East. The Outdoor Championships will be held in Tampa, Florida, the 5th, 6th, and 7th, and I know you and the team are excited. The women's team recently ranked 16th in the country, and that's a new landmark for the Cardinal program in terms of the highest ranking in school history, and it's something to be proud of.
It is, and certainly this women's team, having won 4 Big East titles straight in a row and going for the 5th, which has never happened before, and the highest ranking ever for our team. Those are all landmarks that we're proud of. Certainly not where we plan to end it, but we will continue to strive and get better and better on both sides.
Looking to get one for the thumb, as they say sometimes. Maybe a breakdown for the women as we begin, kind of the numbers that we're going to send down to Tampa to compete in the Big East Championship.
Looks like we're going to take about 23 women on the women's side, and we're going to take, I believe, 18 men, and both of those are in very, very good positioning to score high in the Big East. Certainly our men have got a little bit more work to do than the women. This is one of those rebuilding years a little bit, but certainly we are in a position to get some individual titles and also be in the running for that championship.
As a coach, you assess talent, you bring in talent, and you get to know an athlete, but sometimes kids are just wired differently. Sometimes kids perform well in the regular season, and then it's a whole new level when they get on the big stage and that. And that's always got to be intriguing as a coach, because I know you can't always put your thumb on who that's going to be, and it's sometimes fun to watch that progression.
It is, and to see particularly the young athletes that get into their first Big East championship, it'll be interesting to see how some of the youngsters handle the pressure of a conference championship and a national championship for that matter.
Weather should be beautiful down in Tampa. You can follow along through UofLSports.com and BigEast.org with the Championship Central page and see if the Cardinal women can defend their title, the 4 straight that they've won, and see how the men fare as well. Safe travel and best of luck to you and the teams, Ron.
Thank you, Sean.
For Ron Mann, I'm Sean Moth. We thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Can't wait to talk to you next, right here on Cards TV.